Oh, hello. I'm back. It's what is it? Nearly 8 p.m. I'm back. I'm back. I kind of want to mess with the dragon a bit more, but I got some things to poke at that I forgot about for a little bit. I forgot. I needed to go over this a little bit. I tried moving my thing down over at the side also. I don't know. I don't know. No. I need that belly where you can see it. And I kind of don't mind the text on top of it, but then there's a big old empty spot up the top, which I kind of don't like. Maybe I need Skelby up there, like peeking in. I don't know. I gotta figure out what I want to do with it. The rest of the things kind of sit okay. Maybe I just need to change the like pose sheet stuff that I've got there. I've got a drink now also. I got my drink knocking about. Ooh, and no hand to be grabbing it with. Or I do have, wait, I do have a hand somewhere. Where did it go? There it is. Let's put that thing away. I'd like to hold my drink, please. I like to grab hold of my drink and then I can, no, that didn't work. Hang on, now I can gesticulate. There we go. Whee! I don't know if this is better, but yeah. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about like window down this way that I can sit in front of. Maybe like something in this corner. It really annoys me that there's this tiny little sliver of a whole lot of nothing down this side right on the edge, because I can't really do a whole lot about it. I can make my window bigger, but it doesn't really help, you know? It doesn't really do very far over. There's not enough room on the screen, or when I start flip-flopping the canvas, it makes it go kind of insane and disappear from me, which I don't entirely like, so I try not to mess with it too much. Let me put that hand away. I'm gonna think about it. Where's the other one? I have like 2 of these damn things, don't I? Is that it? I hope that's it. Oh yeah, okay. No, look. Coming from every which way. I can mess about with them. I need a shortcut to rotate it so I can just like whoosh, real quick. Oh look, it's like that. Fucking one painting. I can join them up. Okay, let's stop fucking about. Just playing. Okay, where am I? Where are my refs gone? I need my references. I'm gonna get them on my phone. Wee. Email thread. Do I want that one? That one? Yeah, okay, right. Head shape, same as that. And the shape of the mouth. Like that one. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, I need to tidy this up. It's kind of got little lawn things going on. I'm gonna have to move where that leg is too, because it's kind of wonky. I'm trying to be like tentative on this one because it's going a bit backwards and forwards right now. I need to like balance his legs out. I might switch. I'm gonna do this for a little bit. Maybe some other stuff. I'm debating whether I should go back to messing with them emotes. I've got some other things to get started on, but I don't know if I want to do that like right now. Like this week, but maybe not like right now. Perhaps not in the mood. Just yet. Still within kind of reasonable starting time. I don't need to rush. No rush. No rush. Let me look at this again. The little pointy. Like that. Oh, like they kind of point. They kind of point backwards like this. Okay. Let's see. That's too much. And then just the rest of it's kind of like just a regular head. What am I looking at. Hey, Baban, how are you? Not bad, thank you. How are you doing, Yuchi? Is that like a food? Is Yuchi a food? Or am I thinking of light cheese? I'm thinking of light cheese, aren't I? Or are the other ones with like teethy rafts? Yeah, okay, and then we wanted that kind of shape for the eyeballs, I think. Or did we not? Was it just the same as this one? I'm getting a bit confused. Yeah, okay, it's kind of like a teethy mouth. I'm gonna do that. It's like not quite. It's not quite metally. That wants to like roll up that way, and then he's got teeths. Little teethies. Snaky looking mouth. I wonder who else is streaming this late at night, actually. I haven't caught Jackson streaming in a while. Let's see what he's up to. I have to go and bother him. See what's going on. I make his chin a bit more angular as well, I think. And then move his head a bit, because it could probably be further over. Oh, can I keep... I can keep that on and then like warp it over. Alright, I was going to swing it that way so it's a bit more forward facing. There we go. There we go. I don't know what else would be fun to draw. Maybe I can do some more goblins. I forget what I was doing with those. I've got a whole bloody sheet of them. Don't know what I'm doing with. Don't know what I'm doing. Cottage cheese with fruit and jam. That's an odd combination. Cottage cheese with fruit and jam. Is that like a pudding? Or just, you're just like mixing it together, what you've got? What was I eating? Like peanut butter, oat, chocolate things. Very nice. Fam keep making them and they're really good. It's very difficult not to eat the entire tray of them in like one sitting. Fam have been making it with like... Fam got dates for some reason and have been coating them in chocolate and putting peanut butter in them, and they're really good. They look like slugs. They don't look right appealing, but they're very tasty. Look like nasty little slugs. Just mixing it. Huh. I gotta try cottage cheese because it looks like the kind of nasty shit that I would eat. It doesn't look good, but I bet it tastes nice. I keep seeing a load of people taking the piss where they're like, here's a healthy recipe for this, and then it's just cottage cheese. Like mixed into something. Or substituted in for something that you wouldn't think to. That makes it seem kind of nasty. I don't know. It's the right kind of format. I do like a good slop. Cheese slop. Lovely, lovely cheese slop. Right, he wants a face a little bit like that. I've noticed when I'm trying to get these little lines and like carve them out, that pen is absolutely atrocious for it because it's all kind of funny shapes. I've also noticed my accent gets like 10 times worse after I've eaten my dinner. I can't contain it anymore. It's sounding terrible. I put it on a little bit in the day so I sound normal and everyone can tell what I'm saying, but when I've had my tea, once I've had my tea, that's it. I'm done. I haven't got it in me no more. Right, so you want, I don't know if we want eyeballs like this. Want them kind of eyeballs, or do we want like one kind of, I might be able to like pull that up and make it into that kind of shape, I reckon, actually, and then have his little eyes at the side. That might be the way to go, and then maybe pull it down. I think that looks kind of cool. I think that looks kind of cool. I've had the load of tea as well. Let me finish my tea off. There we go. Right, before it goes cold, because it'll make me feel worse. Mushroom pasta, chat. Mushroom pasta for tea. Lovely. And cottage pie, I think, tomorrow. I think a nice cottage pie. I feel like I need to bring that leg further forward. It doesn't look like it's eating properly. Let's make him a bit more chunky. Looks like Ben 10. Yeah, you know what? A lot of the references are like Ben 10 stuff where it's that kind of goopy monster, I guess. Where, like little nano machines or something. I've never seen Ben 10. I have never seen Ben 10, unfortunately. But that is what a lot of the references are for. Or from, rather, not for. He looks like he's playing dodgeball with you, doesn't he? That's what the pose is like. Let me try and fix it a bit. I feel like them hands are a bit too... They're too kind of symmetrical. Oh, he's about to go, like, digging. He'd be helpful doing the landscaping, wouldn't he? You need the garden done. Okay. I don't know if I should start mucking about with sort of red designs on him, because we want to do that as well, sort of like on the rafts. And he's supposed to be kind of stringy. String cheese. Or, what is it I say? A watermelon strung in hot cheese. Watermelon suspended in hot cheese. Anything that's got that like stringy texture. I'm gonna have to make the arms a bit more chunky. I think I need one of the arms going like backwards or something just to balance it out. Like both of them forward looks a bit daft. Don't you think? I think it looks a bit daft. Like that one should be coming forward because it's opposing where his leg is, and then that other one can go back. That other one can go back in space a little bit. Oh, you know what? I'll save it, because otherwise if there's problems, I make it worse for myself. If there's problems, I make it worse. Right, if I swing that one backwards, because it's sort of throwing me off where the... That being like such a straight line looks weird, and then you've kind of just got like an angle between there. But... It might look better if it's like his head and then the leg, and then this hand is just not that prominent, or not as prominent as it is at the moment. Let's put it out of the way a bit over here. He's still got like long arms, it's just not so thingy. I'm gonna have to get into the anatomy on him more, because he's kind of like bulky, he's not the same sort of style as a lot of the refs. They're a lot more like simple, but we want bulky. Is he starting to look a little bit too Iron Man in the face, actually? Because he's got that shape around him, hasn't he? Around his eyes. I don't know if that's like too far. I feel like that's going to be better if his hand's back. And I'm going to try and move that other one as well, because that looks silly. because he's kind of got short legs as well. Do I resize the whole thing, actually? Because there's not enough sort of horizontal room for him. Let's see. What's canvas size? Or I'll nudge it over so there's a bit more space for him, because that might be what's hindering me. It's not quite... what I'm going for. I'm a little bit reined in by it as well, because it's, you know, it's like characters design sort of reference thing, so we want to be able to see what the design looks like without wacky poses as well, which like makes it way more difficult because you're kind of limited to what you can do then. Our favourite series or cartoon series? Want to watch something? Oh my god, I always go off about how I like Zim. I like Invader Zim. Are you wanting like old cartoons or new stuff? I'm gonna get absolutely like poo-brained. On what to recommend? Avatar's good. Everyone likes that. I don't know if you've seen that already. I assume most people have. I was a bit late to that one. Trying to think if there's anything like weird or obscure, but most of it's I guess like specifically British stuff that people wouldn't get. It's like too far out of the context. Now I'm gonna open his hand like a different way. That other arm over there looks better. Going backwards. Old or new? Anyway. I'm gonna have to think. I've gone completely blank on that now. I need to make a list. Now I'm gonna open his hand like that and see if that looks. I feel like that looks better. Let's see what's going on. I definitely need a list to refer to. I'm just absolutely blanking on it. I'm terrible. Oh, he's getting a bit weird looking now. You watch Over the Garden Wall? It's my favourite. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that, you know. That's one I want to watch that I know is supposed to be good. I'm kind of guilty of doing the thing I was talking about the other day where you have something and you know it's going to be good. Everyone's telling you it's good. It's like a nice little contained thing that isn't going to take you long to watch. So you're like, right, I'm going to wait until I'm really comfy to watch this thing. And then that never rolls around. You just keep like saving it because you're like, let me savor it. I haven't even started watching it yet, but let me savor it. When the time is right, I should just watch it. Really, I've missed the right time of year for watching it, like around Halloween, and I know everyone else does. I tend to like things when they are... No, I don't like that hand either. That's got to foreshorten more. I like things that are smaller and more contained. Like one series or something, because I can get through it then. Oh, what was the one I was talking about the other week? Oh, that like sci-fi one. What was that? Where they crash land on that planet. That's animated. I don't know if that was like a Netflix thing, maybe. Scavengers something. That was good. I haven't seen it all, but it's good. Enjoying it. Let me search that and see. Let me search. I made his hand too big. Scavenger's Reign, was it? I've just remembered it. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I don't think... How many episodes are there? There's not many. 12? Yeah, there's only 12 episodes of that. It's like one series. You liked that one and you said that it didn't return? Oh, Over the Garden Wall or? Scavenger's Reign. Okay, I think that might look better. I was gonna poke his fingy up a bit more like that. Maybe. This thumb looks weird. That's like a hoop. Got on. That made it worse. That made it worse. Okay. It's scratchy and terrible. I feel like that might look better. Okay, I'm gonna send that over and see what we think. I'll switch to something else now. I'll find another thing to do. Right, where is that in my files now? So we want the pointy teeth, yellow mouth. Adjusted the pose a bit, so here's a bit more balance. There we go. That did attach, didn't it? Yeah. Okay, we're good. Okay, back to YouTube and here and here. There we go. You just save stuff and never return? You always save something from Instagram and just forget about it? Yeah, same. I've stopped using Pinterest because I've got that problem. I'll just save stuff and never come back to it, so I've been trying to compile it in reference sheets now, if I find anything, because it's usually anatomy stuff that I'm looking at anyway, so I've just started saving it in clip if I come across it, and if it doesn't fit in or isn't like a better reference than what I've already got to, like, you know, switch it out and not take up so much space, then I just won't bother. Okay, let's make a new one and have a mess around, I think, for a little bit. Where did my goblins go? Where did my goblins? Actually, where did my goblins? I have them somewhere. Huh? Where do they live? This one? I think it might be this one. Do I have a time lapse on it now? Maybe. To some extent, I sort of don't. I don't get why people will sit on somewhere all day. This looks goofy now. Okay, I need to improve that. I don't get how people can sit on social media all day and scroll through liking stuff. Like, I get supporting people, but there's also, I don't know how you can sit there, click button all day. I don't have the patience. You know, when you finish drawing something and you go away from it and you're like, okay, that's like rendered. It's like more high resolution in my head. And then you come back to it and you're like, oh, this kind of looks like shit. It kind of looks like shit. I didn't quite get it. Creepy granny. Can I fix it? I don't know if it needs more lines. I think the issue I'm having with creepy stuff is that I need more. I need more texture on it, and it's just kind of... everything kind of flat. Everything kind of flat. Does she need, like, dark edges around the eyes, or does that just make it look worse? Maybe not. You know, with dinosaurs, though, you can kind of see the pit. The pit around the orbit. And then it's all that, like, wrinkly skin around it, under the brows. Thinking like that, I need a bit more crinkling. Not quite crinkly enough, like, around here either. Maybe they need more of, like, these little wrinkles. Have you guys seen the people who have those straws that are they're shaped like this? They're shaped like a cane, and they got like little sippy holes like that, so that they don't have to purse their lips because they're worried they're gonna get wrinkles. I don't know how you even clean those, because they're such a weird shape. I don't know how you clean them. I'm gonna have to draw another one of these. It's just gonna turn into hatching hell, isn't it? I was trying to avoid turning them into hatching hell, but needs must. Ew. I'm making it look worse, actually, with more wrinkles. Creepy. Creepy thing. Maybe more head wrinkles. Like that. I want it like a pug. With the head wrinkles. Probably down the nose too. Actually, that's not a bad place to be doing the little, like, nose hatching. I kinda like the teeth. I kinda like the teeth. It's weirder now, but, like, the extra empty space on the eyes is kind of goofy, I think. I don't know how to make that not goofy. Always like that. Look at your art the next day and like, what the hell is this? Yeah. This isn't what I ordered. I don't know why I'm still picking at it. I'm already done. Stop it. I think I saved it already. I shouldn't be messing. What do I have? What do I have in here? Not too much. Okay. I'm just gonna leave that one in the back and start messing, I think. I'll keep those loose sketches. I've got some Skelby stuff open that I might do later also. I need to start moving. I need to start moving and do more Skelby. Got a few I want to mess with. Looks worse in like a better way at low opacity. It's drawing grey. I'm sick of using dark colours. Okay, so it's got eyeballs. It's got eyeballs and it's got the big nose and the chops. I'm doing wrinkly, wrinkly chops. And the, like, horse face. I guess I'm just drawing the face. Today I'm without coffee. Oh no, I've had coffee just in the morning. I've had me dinner. I've had me dinner, so I'm fat and happy right now. Content. I like the, well, I guess you can tell with my dragon I like the floppy lips on things like this, where they just start looking like they're melting and falling apart. Melty. I feel like I might be able to make the neck on it better. It's a bit late for having coffee now, it's like 8:30. It is quite nice drinking coffee at night though. If you ever go out for a meal and they give you tea or coffee after, coffee at night. That's quite nice. You know what I could do? I could go in. I need to figure out, I've still got Homestuck stuff that I never finished. Or I've got a lot of it that I did finish and didn't post. But it's going to be a ball ache to post. It's 22:25. Oh, it is 8:25. Just about here, so. You are 2 hours ahead of where I'm at. Ah, now comes the yawns. Yawn stream. Do I need its... No, I need its nose to be like bigger because it's supposed to really come down like that and then... So I might be taking away some of like the wrinkles right here around it. Ew, ew, it's creepy if it's got like droopy eyes like that. That makes it look like a horse. Ew. It's got hair like that. It's just got a lot of hair. Blend out the silhouette. It's like a coat. Now it's looking like, it looks like a Pokemon / donkey. Should I draw the rest of it, or do I not? Silly, hello! Oh, how we did, you caught me drawing weird goblins. How are we, everyone? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hello! Thank you for the raid! How we doing? Do you guys want to see the other creepy goblin? I just started a new one. Here we go. There you go. Wowie, such length. Oh, myself? Yes. Thank you. You do. Hello, silly. How is the stream? What's the only goblins? You want the only goblins link? Hang on, here we go. There we go. How was this stream? Thank you for the raid. I'm trying to teach myself to draw creepier buggers. Chat, how we doing? Stream was good. I don't think I ever saw you live at this hour. Oh, thank you for follows, everyone. I've been trying to do a few little streams at night when I can. I've been hopping around usually between like Patreon ones and YouTube and a bunch of different stuff. Baban, I would love it if you show people your skin, Skelly person. Oh, do you want to see Skelby? Is there a specific Skelby that you're thinking of that I've drawn? Because I have a few. They are all pretty. Thank you. I drew a Miku one the other day. Or do you want the realistic ones? Show us. Let me go see. Hang on. She has a comic also. Realistic. Okay. Let me find her. Do you want her in the skin dress? The comic isn't realistic. I don't have that energy in me to be able to do that. The one with the puppy. Not the one with the dog. Skin dress was so fun to watch you draw. Thank you. See if I can find her. She's definitely in here somewhere. Skelly lady with the puppy. Drawing makes me think of D&D so much, also because of the music. Oh yeah. Some of the D&D monsters are cool. Where is she? Skelly. I'm sure I just called it Skelly Lady. Let me see if the clip file works. Probably the clip file will work. Let's see. Do you guys want to see just how long the dragon is for a hot second? Yeah, watch this. Whee! There you go. I've been working on some new stream screens, chat. Have a look at the dragon. Have a look at the dragon while I find Skelby. It's quite a layout, thank you. I'm gonna make the feet and the wings twitch, probably. You got ads. Oh no. I'm sorry. Did I post? Okay, let me see. Swing back this way. I've got this one. I'm looking for the skin one. Drawings are good, thank you. Is this her? Oh, here's one. This isn't the dress, but she's in the outfit. You know? The pizza shoes. Pizza shoes. Oh, here she is. Okay, I'll line them up. Oh, it's freaking good. Thank you. Okay, I think I did that one first. I think I did that one, and then this one, and then where did she go? Oh, those are poses I didn't finish. Gobbos. And that one. I like painting skeletons, chat. I like painting skeletons. I kind of started drawing her to have like something to force me to study skeletal anatomy and then she kind of turned into a silly comic, like, whoopsie poopsie. Knowledge of anatomy could never. Hang on. Oh boy, do I have the plug for you? I've got a time lapse of one of them where I was talking about specifically anatomy resources that I like. If y'all want to see me painting it. That one on the left. Elephant skeleton OC. No real anatomy. Hey, that sounds cool though. Told you guys, a good raid. You all doubt. I appreciate the raid. Hang on, let me do I have any of the like goofy cartoony ones? You guys are gonna have to look at the links to the comic if you want to see the cartoony ones. Ah, here we go. Okay. Is that gonna work? It's gonna make me paste it in. There we go. Okay, that's the time lapse of listen here. Sweet. Wait, no, where's my hand gone? Hang on. I have just the thing for this. Listen here. Listen here. Got the time lapse for that one, and then the others. You know, I don't know if I put up the time lapses for those. Maybe like short ones on the shorts on YouTube. Has a Clip Studio tutorial on that YouTube. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of them. I'm a pest. I think I've got a playlist specifically of clip ones, actually. I'm pretty sure. Let me put everything back together and we'll keep doodling. Looking at your drawings and one at my drawings and realize I'm not worthy. No, you can do it. Get its ass. Like, oh, you know, if it gets your ass, you see the hand slap on the ass? You gotta eat the hand. I gotta draw the dog more. Okay, let's, creepy goblin. I need to... Yeah, what else you draw in chat? I'm interested. What's going on? Just shapes? I can't even wrap my head around this. I like anatomy. I usually talk about, like, surgery documentaries I've watched for fun on the channel. Fair warning. OC is a dog? Oh my god, I like ducks though. Ducks are cute. I want to have these not have any clavicles. Okay, they don't have clavicles, so the arms can come forward like this, and then we can go like centipede mode. Sports mode. That's it. They're supposed to look like melty as well. Creepy granny things. Ooh, duck with a top hat and sunglasses? I like that. I like dogs. Not sure where I'm going with this. I do need to fight it actually, because I need... Ooh. See, that's horrible. If I start pulling up shoulder blades so they perk up like that. It's the only goddamn perky thing about it. And then the extra pair over here. I'm gonna have to move it over. Okay, that is a shoulder. That is a shoulder. And then... Oh. Tutorials for human anatomy would help me, especially with faces, my worst enemy. I've definitely got some on YouTube on that. Ooh. I've got one on like face anatomy where it is talking about the muscles. And I've got one on muscles in general. I think they're kind of older. I've been making newer ones on the Patreon though. I'm a little bit behind on them at the moment because I still need to do one. For like last month, I got a little bit behind because I had a lot to do. But I got a bunch of them over there. That's kind of where I'm putting most of them at the moment. Oh, you know what? Hips. This one's looking a bit scruffy. It's like giving it like... No, I'll do that and then like flesh. More cartoony art style. Humans have always been hard for me. They are difficult. There we go. There's the Patreon link. There's a bunch of... Well, you can look through the tutorials mostly like in the shop. But there's a tier for them because I do one every month. Ew. This thing's gross. This thing's gross. I've got a less creepy looking one that's still kind of like a gobbo. But these are like the nasty looking version. Ugh. Give it some little feet. If I want it like, do I want it like sat down or do I want it kind of crouchy? I suppose crouchy is like weirder. You're still knocking about, silly. Also, I don't know if I've ever caught you streaming actually. I'll raid you if I catch you. It's doing a poop on your lawn. That's what it's doing. Never ever stream. Starting to kind of look like a giraffe, or it's got like that hyena posture. It's got like half squatty hyena posture. What program is it? Clip Studio. I only ever use Clip, actually. And... No, wait, what do I use? I use Sketchbook on my, like, little tablet sometimes, but I don't really stream any of that. I just use it for doodles, and then I drag them into this and tidy them up sometimes. Sketchbook on my PC, looking for better programs. I like Clip, but I've used it for, oh, like at least 10 years now. I've used Clip Studio. What's I doing? It needs those little horse pecs that are like that kind of shape, and you can see the squish in the middle. So yeah, it works. It just works. For what I need it to. Doesn't give me any grief. Nice and simple. And I've just noticed they shut down at Anime. I like seeing them struggle. Shame about the employees who aren't at fault. Oh yeah, people were mentioning that earlier. Are they replacing it with some slop? Is what was being mentioned. I haven't looked into it yet. I've been busy. I like elongating the toes on these things so they're just like bleh, 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 bleh. Half humanoid. It's cool, the face is incredible. The goblin. I'm gonna have to make it a bit better. It's kind of janky. Flash Legos, chat, my favorite game. I don't know if it would be... I like the idea of what I did with that other creepy horse that I was drawing, where it had It had that kind of silhouette going on, so you would assume that it's hooves, but it's actually just like knuckle walking like a gorilla. But I don't think I could get away with that on these. And the creepy little people hands. It starts to look like a rat when I give it the little people hands too. And the toesies. I was debating giving it like tatas because that's even more kind of creepy, but I'm not sure. I don't think Twitch would appreciate that. Would make it more creepy though. It needs another arm over there. They're supposed to tuck the arms in behind the back of them. And the head is going to want to be a bit bigger because they're supposed to be able to change between like bipedal and quadrupedal. Ugh. Are these things you made up or real things? Oh, like from something? No, I've just been messing with them for a little while. I've got a few more. I've been iterating. Oh, you guys have only seen them from the front. Hang on, they're supposed to look vaguely like more humanoid from the front, but then you see them from the side and they've got more of this kind of business going on. You know? They're a bit worse. Almost, oh yeah, here you go. Here's the loose concept, I guess. I want to do like a different comic that's a bit more of a thing. That one's kind of got some tatas. They're supposed to be like that, but I haven't got the arms quite yet on that one, but it's like, you know, close enough. Almost people. I've been having a fight with them for a little while. Hang on, this I like the face on this one. That one's kind of pesky looking. They've got that thing with the eyes where they'll kind of, you know, crocodiles will just sort of skim the water, so just their eyes are sticking out. They've got that kind of business going on, I guess. Where's Les Gobbo? The lesser Gobbo. There we go. There's like a less horrible looking one. She's a bit more people looking, I suppose. Closer to the people end of the spectrum. Still kind of Gobbo though. Still kind of Gobbo. Less offensive. I guess I'm doing balancing where they gotta look terrible. They gotta move in a certain way. Like I say, I'm doing Skelby comic right now because that's nice and simple to get me doing things, and then I want to get onto worse stuff because I've got bigger things I would like to do. I want to do body horror chat. That's what I want, but I need to figure out how to get the visuals down because otherwise it's not going to land. It's going to look silly, and I also need to figure out how to write things properly before I take on anything that big. But yeah, first Skelby. While I figure out how to do things. Let's tidy this up a little bit. I gotta make some more commands for the chat, because every time I start doing this kind of thing, I'm like, hey, you guys know that FZD design school guy on YouTube? Just like repeat myself and never get the links. Good channel. Recommend. Heading out, thanks for the help. Skelby is one of my favorite OCs. Thank you. Oh, I should have got the... Where's the Miku one? Where did Miku Skelby go? I've lost her. I only drew her like last week. There she is. There's the like cutesy Skelby. She doesn't take so long to draw when she's like that. Oh, you saw the Miku? There you go, everyone else is a Miku Skelby. I'm proud of the teeth. I think the teeth here are good. Lathe accident Miku. My favorite. Where am I? I'm lost now. Okay, there we go. Okay, what do we got? Like, the hips. But yeah, thank you for coming to the stream. Have a good day. Not drawing the goblins, thank you. Have a comfy day. Okay, well we got hips. Hips. Spine. I need to reduce that some more. Yeah, right, okay, hips. Spine. That needs to be one rib cage. I'm like fighting with where I need the rib cages because I'm probably going to put 2 in and just make that top one a lot smaller. And then that would like roll up to where the head is. They would be freakier also if they have, you know, the kind of bird necks where they'll double up like that. Because they've already got bird faces, kind of. But if they had that going on and then like the jowls on top of it. And the nasty eyeballs. That would also be creepy. They'd be a bit more like harpies then. I always think about that harpy from The Last Unicorn. I like that the back end of this thing also just looks like a guy. Just a guy squatting. And then we'll have a little rib cage that sits on the top, I think, like that. It might be a bit too long because I'm not sure. Maybe this needs to pull in ways as well. Tail. Send it back. Send it back that way a bit and then it can roll back up. I just draw the skull in, yeah. I'm trying to think of it like a horse skull because they've got a specific kind of shape to them, but the eyes need to come more forward. And the needs them kind of cheekbones that pull off. So I'm thinking about with the teeth too. I really like that. And it would have to have like a people. No, it wouldn't have a people nose hole because you'd have to have the big like down the middle of it because it's big. Big nose. But I have like a big jaw. I'm imagining it like comes out and swings around to like mimic the front teeth on a horse, but not where the actual teeth are, just the jaw bit of it. I might change those back legs so that they splay out a little bit more. Or bring those other ones up. Let's see. I kept drawing the... No, I'm gonna bring them hips in. Kept drawing the joint for the hip for forward on them. When it's like a little bit further back, I think. Instead of like here, it's back by a bit. And then, where do I want to put it? Here? I don't know if I want it sitting. I think that's the problem. I'm not sure if it's going to sit. You know what? I think it will. I think it will sit. And I think I'll have shoulder blades. It's going to need like a bigger spine that kind of up like that as well. Let's get it to do. Yeah, and then I'll do this and pull it forward. And then I want to swing these forward too. And it can have its little, ew, like a kangaroo, ew. Ew. It's got little kangaroo arms just up like that. Ew. I like the idea that they hold themselves like that. And it's a little bit, it's a bit too human. Maybe like this. I think I'm gonna have to do a quick BRB also. I won't be very long though. Let's not get like a wide butt on it again. Yeah, I can like offset those. Okay, give me a few minutes, chat. I will be back and then I'll start putting some skin on this thing. My favorite. Give me a few minutes. I'm back. Hello. Oh, also, hello on YouTube. Sorry, I think I missed that. What is this creature? Goblin? Did I lose? I lost my tablet glove. Oh well, we'll carry on. We'll carry on, it's okay. I don't think there's enough spine room. And I'm thinking about other ideas now. You know what I was talking about, where you got birds and they do the neck thing like this. You know? What if you had a creature? What if you got a creature that can do that? But that's like in the back. Where it does that. That just looks like a worm. So, okay. Let's give it a neck that does that, right? So it can go like that, and you're gonna get the doubling up on the neck. Sorry. Bit of a cough. You're gonna get that on the neck, and it's gonna wrinkle and double up like that. But then you've got one rib cage, and then would you need to offset it like that? Or that's just because it's a skull, right? So could you get the skull looks real stupid. If my dragon was more realistic, if you could get the spine to do this, and then it would like double onto another. Oh, maybe like extra rib cage. I don't know what would be the best way to do that. I don't know, but it sure is a creature. It's not this one, but it's definitely a creature. Look. Give it some hair. It's a wibbly wobbly creature. Worm on a string. Evolving. You see a horrid creature evolving, push it back. I need to add a procession of memes somewhere, because there's so many I reference like constantly. Human legs. Little bit too human. Human knees. I wonder if you could pop like extra joints onto something like this to make it more creepy. I feel like extra knees would be weird, but you'd need something for it to attach to articulate. But I don't know what. I shouldn't be doodling it on here. Where's the next layer? Let's have another one. Do I want to get rid of that? Yeah, probably. Probably. Okay, let's draw the like blocks back in. And what did the other one look like? What did the other one look like? Just have the ghost of it staring at me from there. So it's got like big old nose on it. Big old nose, and then it's got hella jowls that want to fall off the skull. Big cheekbones. Jowls that want to wrap that way. Oh, sternum, actually. That's what everything wants to just attach to the sternum because it does not have any clavicles. And then, oh, I was giving it more wrinkles like around the back too, so they start to roll like underneath. And bingo wings, that's it, bingo wings. Stringy deltoids. I think they just, yeah, they just like attach onto the shoulder blades as well, like this. Oh god, it looks like it's shrugging its shoulders the whole time too, kind of like a cow. I've mentioned this before, but chat, don't you think it's weird that humans are so not wrinkly? You know, when you shave an animal, it's like very, very wrinkly. Even if it's not old. But if you... Humans are pretty much bald, but they're also very, very suspiciously smooth. It's a bit weird. Very, very smooth creatures. Even underneath the hair, like if you shave someone's head or you take their beard off or something, pretty smooth. Am I making those arms too long? No, they're kind of normal. I've elongated them a bit, but it's not bad. What's it look? Okay, if someone's got bingo wings already, like the skin's just loose and then they get really muscly, what does that look like? Or I guess if you're a little old granny, you're not going to be able to get that muscly. There's probably like a peak to it. Maybe we evolved from ocean critters instead of apes. Hello. Is that Zomblan? Oh, is that an I or an L? Welcome to stream. Little secret. That's why it was so smooth. Oh, I see. Meant for the water. What did the apes evolve from then? If not also the sea critters. I was gonna say I've not seen a bald ape, but I have. There's that. What's he called? Tombo or something? Jumbo? It's terrifying. There's some like bald chimpanzee at a zoo somewhere. Bald cats. Yeah. They're wrinkly as sin. I love them. They're so funny. Okay. Down that way. Boop, boop. Ew, it's like the trapezius just rolls right around. Just right around and over. No stopping it. Giving it people hands. It's just got people hands that are a bit too long. Be having some eyeballs on it. They need to go a bit more up because that other one makes them look like they are more recessed, but they actually kind of pop out of the head. Okay, so it's supposed to be like a pointy nose. The angel from TADC? TADC? What's that? Oh! Digital Circus. Wait, where? Oh, the little, the sliver I've got over on the left? Do you mean? We do those, like, raggedy ears, like on that other one. Too many teeth. Too close together. And a little bit too much gum. Yeah. Oh no, it's Skelby. It's my character Skelby, but Miku. Ooh. Where did the other ones go? I got a bunch of her that I just had open. What's I doing with the rest of these poses? Just drawing her. And the dog. Harold and the dog. I think I only drew 2 of them. Like, these 2. That one's cute. That one's cute. The dog. I don't think I wanted to fight with that one. I was doodling. Family photo smile if ever I've seen one. You know what I've said that it looks like? And it still looks like it. Let me find the face. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. It's the upper lip being huge is the upper lip being huge, it's uncanny. I'm not too upset about it because it's making me laugh. It's making me giggle. And the teeth, honestly. Hang on. Let me paste it in here, see it. See? Same thing. Like, near as damn it. It's the teeth and the, what's it called? By there. Philtrum, that's it. It's the philtrum. Philtrum to mouth ratio. It's what's doing it. It's making me laugh though. It's got too much, like, cheek fluff as well. It needs to be, like, hanging off. Oh, wrinkly sausage. And then there's the chops as well. I guess that, like, blows in the wind. Like, you know? Flap flap. It's a lot too many teeth, actually. Let me take that in a bit. Yeah, more dark around the eyes. That just makes it look like it's got makeup. Never mind. Doesn't want makeup. I like having this little shadow like in there at the sides so you can see where the edge of the head is. It's not quite human people. It's making me think of like shrunken heads as well. All the wrinkles. I can't have another thing that wears human skin though, so it can't be a shrunken head. No more human skin wearing OCs. No more. One's enough. No more. Wears human skin? Oh, yeah, Skelby does. Just a little bit. Just a bit. Let's get some nice hair. What do you mean by that? What? Just wears human skin. Literally, I mean. I'm gonna get back to those legs in a second. Oh yeah, there we go. Now it's starting to go. I'm gonna try and roll that back. I don't want to cover up too much of the anatomy because I'm kind of using these for like refs. Once I get the flavor. Is the mouth too big? I feel like the mouth's too big. It should be kind of like sunken back. Skelby is a cutie patootie. I'll make an exception, yeah. Every kind of cute. They're creepier if the teeth are like smaller. That kind of inwards angle of the teeth is really creepy too. Like like the inverse of a snow plow on a train. Same kind of shape, but inverted. Inverted snow plow. I'm figuring out like how to line the nose, because I think it's just gonna look bad until I like shade it. All yours? So you only have one that's horror? Go on, I'm interested. I think a lot of mine are turning into it because I want to lean that way. Isn't even really that scary. Guess a lot of mine are little meat sacks like this. Creatures. I've mentioned it before, but when I think I was maybe 7 or 8, I had a phase where I would only draw weird creatures like this. I try to recapture the flavor. I would just sit there and draw a whole bunch of them for fun. A couple that are horror related, like a zombie, ghost, demon, all of them aren't really scary. I mean, they're fun to draw. I gotta make some. I make some other ones for Skelby because I've got other cryptids. I don't think Skelby's a cryptid though. Not really. She's not really a cryptid. Something else. Draw scary characters all the time, but people were asking me too many questions about them, so I toned it down. Oh. Was it, like, upsetting people? I don't know. I guess that kind of means you're on the right track in, the way I think about stuff. I get a lot of people that will show up and be like, what is your VTuber? Like, what is that? What is that? Why? What is that? But, you know, that's, it wakes people up. They see it and they're like, oh, that's not a big titty anime girl. What the hell is that? It takes them out of the stupor for a second, I guess. Some good, some not as good. Oh, I didn't draw its belly yet. It's starting to look better. I don't think its nose is, like, out so far. There's some kind of issue I'm having with... Okay, the side of the face is, like, fucking this, so... The distance between, like, teeth and nose is way further away. So if the head's at any kind of angle, that nose is going to have to be, like, way further out and the mouth way further back. And I'm not doing a good job at catching it at all. Not doing a good job. I need to sculpt one out of something. I need to do some paper mache crafts, I think. So I've got a loose reference for, like, the end of the nose. But, be like that. Oh, that might be, okay, that might be better. It's probably because I'm turning the head when I shouldn't be, as well. I don't really mean to. Stream crash, or is it just me? I don't think it's crashed. It doesn't seem to be having a problem on my end. Yep, just you. It was crashing the other day. It was having problems for no reason at all for the first time in a long time. But it's been behaving the past couple of days, so I don't know. What if I was acting goofy? Typical. That's a good emote. How big do I want the hands on this? I need the little arms at the back to be smaller because they are supposed to tuck up and away. Up and away at the back. I don't think anyone's had an issue with Skelby just yet. I'm waiting for it. It'll happen at some point, but I don't know. Oh, okay, this thing needs like belly mass. Character, a lion and a spider hybrid? It's supposed to be kind of goblin-y. I'm sort of liking that they are turning into weird chimeras though, or they started off kind of looking like sphinxes and now they're turning into something. Maybe, I hope they're more distinct, but I don't know if they are. Every time I draw them, they seem to look like a different animal, which is kind of interesting. If I draw something slightly different on them, they look like a completely different animal. Okay, do we want it sat on its butt? I guess so. And then I'll, yeah, knees. I have to block the knees in like further forward, like this, I think. That'd be a better way to do it. And then that wants to go all the way back and you get butt roll. Butt roll. And then feet. Don't want them any further out than that. They're gonna have to be like the same distance as where the knee is, so they're gonna be kind of on par with it there. If anyone knows about weird creatures, also, I'm interested. Just like, I guess like monsters from anything in general, I'm interested in hearing about. Or if this like reminds people of anything. A favorite part? Oh, the feet. The little tootses. Dainty little feet. Monsters, you say? I like hearing about different monster designs that people know about, because there's always ones that I haven't heard of. Rare creatures, some call my brother. Maybe. Is it stinky perchance? Very scary. I don't know, it's like ass there, and then it needs to like this way. Very, very sticky. I may know one similar. Is that like, I cannot get the undercarriage of this thing to be like shapely. Shapely undercarriage. So wobbly. Undulating, even. Chat, is there anything that's more cringe than m'lady? But, you know, like the same kind of term. Or is that the cringiest that it gets? I was thinking about it. If there's anything, like, worse that has the same meaning. Oh, you know, I didn't draw. Ooh. 2 sets of latissimus. Wait, is there 2 sets of latissimus? Or do they double up? Ah, that's a good question. I'm not even putting it in the right place. It needs to, like, up that way. I guess it's got a latissimus that goes from... Ah. It's trapezius, but it's also latissimus, so it's gonna go like that way, I suppose. Princess? Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Ugh. That makes my skin crawl. Was I doing with the tail? I think I was making it kind of pointy, wasn't I? I shouldn't have it blend in with the hair neither. I'm liking this one. Long. I might have to get them more hunchy, because the other one I was drawing with the dress on it is probably the right height, but oh, I was giving it like a fuzzy butt too, wasn't I? It's got like the hair like that, like dingleberry territory. And it needs like glistening little chops. I've been drawing doggos with like the heavy like lip line, I guess, where they're like black and you get the little bit of shine on them. I need to do that, but make it like really like gross. Chewed licorice, that was what I was saying the last time. Chewed licorice. Pre-chewed. This whole thing looks pre-chewed, actually. Most of the shit I draw looks pre-chewed. Fair maiden, maybe. Yeah, that's pretty bad too. Mistress. Mistress is pretty bad. Kilgwyn, hello! Why did you send me to squirrels? I told you I was sending you all to the nut hut. I warned you. It's what we do. We go to the nut hut sometimes. You know that texture your fingers get of being in water after a while? Oh, yeah. Is there a name for that? It's what the belly reminds you of. I've heard people say that that is so that when you're in the water, you have a better grip. That's why that happens. So I guess this thing has just been like wallowing. It's just been wallowing in the mud. Just the belly. Just and only the belly. Laying down in a puddle. Ew. That's kind of really gross if it's just like wrinkly all the way down the middle. It looks like the shoulders are super dislocated as well. Nasty. Nasty thing. That rolls that way. And then it's got a little... Oh, I was giving it like thumbs, wasn't I, on its feet. Found the name of it. Oh. You were sleeping? Pruny fingers? Is there a science name for it? Oh, what did I look up the other day? Oh, what was it? There's a name for when they like stitch animals together to science them, you know? God, what was the name of it? I took a screenshot. Let me find out. Began with a P, I'm sure. What was it? What was it? Did I delete it? Whoops. I hope not. Oh no. Parabiosis, that was it. When you stitch the animals together, chat, that's what I'm doing, parabiosis. Mad science. Where's that hand? Does that want to go like here? Because it's slightly off and inways. Yeah, I want it to line up with that one. It's gonna have to swing. I guess that's like in front of the knees too, because yeah, the knees are like outy and then these are more in, tucked into the belly. So it would actually go in front of there and just delete that whole chunk that I just drew. Good. My favorite. Love Frankenstein in all things we do. Very fun. I like the idea of the thumb sticking out a bit too far. Oh, no. No, they put these little arms behind their back. You're not supposed to see them most of the time. Ew. Ew, the fingernails. Ew. I'll bring that out a little bit. It's kind of done by there. I'd rather see more of the hand. Or I can have it half down. I might be making them too small. Small little hands. What day is it? Tuesday. Okay. Tuesday. I'm gonna have to go and look at some emails in a minute. I'll stick around for like 20 minutes and then I'll have to scoot, actually. I'll try and do more evening streams. Sorry, Jack, just ever so slightly glaring from the side. Just peeking in. The fucking beard fuzz, like, just around the edge of the line. Gets me. It's the same face, chat. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I love meme faces so much, chat. They're my first love. So good. Doesn't matter how many wrinkles I draw. Doesn't matter how many weird, creepy monsters I do and how well I, like, get the concept I'm going for. I'm not gonna be able to draw any better things than that. Ever. Just meme faces. It's just so good. Pure. I like how people draw when they don't know how to draw, like,— That's the best art in the world. So fucking good. Not in a like, haha, it's funny and it's bad kind of way, like, it's just that they're completely unhindered by knowledge. And frankly, I'm jealous. I don't know. When people sketch like that, it's like they know. They know what is most important to draw by default, and that they get it. They just get it, but trying to like backwards engineer that when you know shit is difficult. Overthinking. That's why I want everyone to like not... Don't be embarrassed by what you draw, chat. We need more of that. Those artists that are really good, but they only use their powers for goofs, yeah. That shit's good too. They got their priorities straight. That one person who draws really good Peter Griffin stuff for some reason. I don't know if I've seen them. I just managed to dodge that. Oh. Barat Toxica, thank you for the follow. Thank you everyone else for follows. Also, I'm distractible. I don't always see them. Bad at streaming. I draw and chat shit, and that's about it. I'm not very good at the traditional streaming stuff. There we go. There's another gobbo. I am gonna have to make them hunch more. I like the long goblins too much. They're fun. Okay, let's see the other shitty sketches that I've been through. So, okay, there's the first one. There's the first one, and then tidied up the skeleton a little bit. And I've drawn over it. Yeah, I made its legs less obnoxious. There we go. That's a lot better. I do like it with the little legs, like the secondary ones being kind of small. That like a bit more stringy. Stringy little guy. Built like a rat. Rat people. I think I was inking them with this same brush as well. Yeah. Let me hit the save button, actually. Smack a save button. I don't have a drink. Oh well. Okay, you can have a little bit longer of stream and then I am gonna have to scootle. Let's do some of the inking to start. That's too dark. That's too dark, I can see too much. There we go. These are supposed to line up with the nose, or like those bits kind of line up with the nose, where they join onto the head. I think the name is I Am Koei? I'll have a look in a second. I gotta start posting on TikTok. Making weird videos. 90% just Peter Griffin masterpieces. Interesting. That gives me the same kind of vibes as DeviantArt back in the day, where you'd always come across some random that just had a gallery full of like really badly drawn stuff of the same character over and over and over again. Baban isn't a bully? Hello, Yeehaw. No, definitely not. I would never. I would never. Not a bully. Definitely not. I did not. How chunky do I want to make them ears? I keep making the ears look kind of dumb. I need to stop breaking the cosmic law. How we doing, Yeehaw? What's jiggling? What's jiggle today? How do I even want to do the hair? Because it's just kind of like scraggly. I don't remember how I did it on the last one. I know I overpainted it a bunch. Maybe. Dying from the winter rain. Oh no, I'm sorry. Is it like cold? Cold out there? It's been terrible cold out here. I'm a bully girl. You have perfectly straight teeth. Baban, you're like an emote maker for streams? Wait, why did the Twitch chat catch that? Yeah, I have been called the emote lady. Why does Twitch have a problem with that? That's strange. It caught that message. Twitch thinks you're a bully, Yeehaw, for calling me out for what I objectively do, I guess. That's interesting. Do I still have that set up? I don't think I do. No. I was working on a big set before. That I'll go back to when I get some notes on if anything needs fixing. Called you not a bully? Oh! Yeah, but that wasn't even... Wait, that wasn't even in the same message. It was like specifically that one where you're like, do you make emotes, right? I don't know why that's offensive. The universe is punishing me. I was trying to figure out if there was anything in it that's like a word that I've banned, but there isn't at all. Not at all. Beep, beep. Ding, 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 ding. Straight from my cosmic duty, yeah. You gotta just turn up and be mean. Too curious for Twitch. Okay, teeth, 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 teeth. I really like doing the little gums like this, it's very fun. Pointy gums, pointy teeth. I need to make a command for like specifically emote portfolio. The streamers just pay you? Uh-huh. It's like a sort of streaming you don't hear or see much. Oh, really? You never seen people making emotes on stream? Then again, I follow like art people, so I see that a lot. Any tips for starting commissions? You gotta be making stuff like constantly. As like portfolio things. I think a lot of it is being able to like do the thing and do it on time also, because I know a lot of people have issues with that. I think I'm odd compared to what I've heard from most people, where they find it more difficult to do commission stuff and very easy to work on their own projects, whereas I've got the opposite problem where it's very, very easy for me to do stuff for people. But if I try and do my own stuff, I'm like, oh god, there's no track for me to stay on, nobody's telling me what's right and wrong, oh no, oh god. Like, I can't stand it. Which is why I'm trying to do Skelby. Send you your pics and you make an emote out of them, right? Pretty cool. Uh-huh. I do other stuff too. It's not like exclusively emotes, but I do emotes. But I guess my way of doing shit is to just be like obnoxiously competent, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word. A lot of people complain that they will pay artists and then they don't do shit for like ages, whereas I'm like, I'm gonna do this on this date, you're gonna get it at this point, this is what will happen, this. Weapons grade autism, chat, that's it, that's the one. That's the first explanation I've got. Definitely never sending my pics. Get bully emotes. Bully emotes. I need a bully option also. Redeemable Twitch point bully option. It's the usual one I do. I'm like, why are you watching me on Twitch and not drawing? Why are you in my chat? That's the usual bully. Wanna draw, do you? Why are you in my Twitch chat, huh? What are you doing? I'm gonna say it again also, the smartest thing I've seen is that there was someone, I forget the username, someone used to turn up to the stream and be like, hey Baban, can you time me out so that I actually do shit? I was like, yeah, sure. It's like, that's incredibly clever. Like, you can go to a stream and just be like, hey, time me out so I don't, you know, I'll watch, but I don't want to get sucked into interacting in the chat. Can you time me out? I'm like, yeah. Clever individual. Very big-brained. Very big-brained. I've messed up the nose on this thing. That's a weird thing, yeah. Smart, though. Very smart. I ain't getting the nose right still. Still not getting it. Clever, uh-huh. I'm more of a lurker, but man, if I was somebody like typing in the chat, I would be pulling the same thing. Do that with other streamers too? Yeah, do it. I think maybe I can say a bit too much of you, so that needs to go. That needs to go, and then I want to start drawing shoulders and everything. I need to figure out how the spines on them work. And catch them. Someone showed me a book, or like mentioned a book to me. I can't remember who the author was, but it was about weird humanimal kind of hybrid stuff, like design. And it wasn't very in-depth, but some of the art in it was interesting, because there was a tiger man design that was kind of like this. Right, had the four legs. It is looking like a little granny. It's kind of looking like a little granny. I'm interested in roasts if anyone's got them also, like the way this thing's looking, if it's going the way I'm talking about it, I suppose. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it compared to this sketch though. It's way gnarlier there, and it kind of looks like shit now. Yeah. Made the eyes look dumb, have I? What have I done that spoiled it? I've made its face a bit too soft. It's too friendly now. Sketch the eyes. Slightly angrier? They do. This one's like smiley. I mushed it up. Let me flip it for a second. I kind of had it in that, and now it's just not. It's not there. You know what, is it this brow ridge at the top? That might be it. That helps. That helps. Oh, hang on, about the commission stuff actually. Hang on. Where's my... There we go, that's my stuff. Jowls on it. So this nose isn't like rolling up and over. I need to make the crinkles on it like denser. Have you been watching anything good, chat? Pupils different in the sketch? Yeah, you know what? They're not like escaping upwards, are they? That helps. That helps. I'm still making this really sketchy and I don't like that. I want to keep it clean. Fighting with it too much. I'm gonna block some of this out into chunks. On something with a line out, it looks a bit more relaxed. You're right. Wandering eyeballs. Think it's fine now? I agree. I'll come back to it in a minute. I'm doing too much like grabbing and erasing and drawing it and erasing it again. That only causes trouble. Watch me draw the body and then it's gonna look terrible. The face compared to the rest of it, I mean. Because I will have spent less time poking at it, fighting. I like that that's like a loose piece of skin that rolls back over too. It's got wings, like proper bingo wings. Like one of them flying squirrels that just slangs off of the back of it. Non-related question. Uh-huh. Do you know who Pearlescent Moon is? No. Art people? Or someone else? Voice kind of reminds me of him. Oh. Not art. Huh. You mean to tell me there's more British people on the internet that aren't me? Is there? Minecraft? Nope, not heard of them. How do I want to do that? Just like wrinkle, 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 I suppose. Around there. I want little bits of hatching for... around there. I think she's Australian. Oh. Why is it everyone thinks I'm Australian? I don't know what I do to sound Australian. It's always Australian and then Scottish, I think, usually. It's like Australia, Scotland, Ireland is usually the guess order. Mm-hmm. Scottish? Yeah, some people seem to think it sounds Scottish. Don't hear it? Nah, me neither. Let's like compile the wrinkles. There we go. Wrinkle compilation. There we go. And then how do we do that then? Because you've got the trapezius like up that way, and then I don't know, I'm just gonna do this because I'm assuming you'll get some kind of like little fossa by there, but it's gonna swing off of the pecs coming off the sternum. Rachel looks like to be very kind once you get to know him. That's interesting. I do need to draw him with like a soft, friendly little granny face. I keep drawing him real gnarly because it's more fun. But they're supposed to be kind of like, oh, hello, a friendly little critter. Let me in. It's cold. Let me in. If you're cold, they're cold, chat. Let them in. Let them in. Friendly granny. It's only gonna like bake you some cookies or something. Nothing weird's gonna happen. It's not gonna eat your children or anything. Don't worry. No, just bake some cookies. Not sure you can survive long enough to get to that point. Like a vampire where it needs to be let in? Kinda. Skelby's got a thing like that, actually. Skelby's kinda got vampire roles. I think these things are just doing the usual no, I'm totally human kind of psyop shit. Definitely people. Human. Where is that line? I've already gone over that. It's just like, ugh. Oh god, their arms are horrible. Ew. Did dislocated shoulders look this bad? Because they kind of look like they've got dislocated shoulders. I've never seen one. Like human level intelligent? Or is it animal level of brains? No, it's like people level intelligent. I'm debating whether they're in the category of maybe was people at some point, but not anymore. May have at one point maybe been people. Got a wrinkly arm. Oh, it was kind of messy. I need to fix that bit. It's bad. It's kind of getting there. Something about him I don't like, but it's probably that I need to sort the face. I'm thinking. I can't wait for the summer chat. There's going to be a point where it's like 7 PM and it's not dark, and it's going to be amazing. I can go and hang out in the woods and watch the rabbits. And it's going to be great. It's going to be real nice. Eat the garlic. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for the wild garlic. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry for wild garlic. I want to find some other funky things I can eat out there as well. Meet the moose man in the woods. The moose man. The meese man. Eat garlic. Yeah. Yeah. Wild garlic. Tasty. Yum yum. Safe from the vampires chat. It fucking reeks of garlic here in the summer. It's great. Okay. I want it to have kind of a halo. This hair shadow so that you can see the silhouette of all them muscles on the back. Handsome. I might just finish inking this bloody thing because I'm most of the way through it now. Greetings to the creature. Hello, Leonidova. How we doing? Welcome to the stream. What's going on? I'm hoping that this year there was I went picking mushrooms in the wilds in a different place, and I brought them home and then I threw them in the woods here, so I'm hoping that I've mushroomed the place a little bit. Looks like it might tell me 3 riddles. Probably. They are very sphinxy. I think it's the hair, right? Like, if I took the hair off them, they wouldn't look so sphinxy. Make you bite resistant if you ate enough? Maybe. I don't think I've eaten the leaves before. I usually eat the flowers on the garlic. Throw them in cooking. Real good. Oh god, I made garlic butter with them last year, and it was so nice. It was so nice. It was so good. It fucking stank. It made the fridge fucking stink, but it was really good. I need to make garlic bread with it. Like a whole cheesy one. Cheesy garlic bread. Wild garlic flowers on it. I gotta get up there and look for mushrooms. I know there's mushrooms out there that I can eat. I know there is. I want to try them. I've been learning about mushrooms. Call some plumbers for the mushroom thing. That's given me flashbacks, because when I was a kid, we lived in like a little bit of a shithole, and there was legitimately a mushroom growing out of the ceiling. It's like some suppressed memory that I've got. Okay, yep. Okay, what is that doing? It's rolling like this. The arm looks kind of weird. Kind of wrong. It's foreshortening. Fighting with it. Fighting with foreshortening. I really want to go out and find some samphire, but I'm gonna have to get to the sea. Samphire is really good. Crunchy. I need to shade out the value as well. Not all of in there, but like a little bit, because it starts to recede. I was sending videos to Cherry actually last year, and I took a video to show her all the wild garlic, and she thought it was very funny that I was just like picking up shit in the wild and eating it. Whoop. Boop. Whoop. Human knees. I might do the paint on it again, like I did that other one, where it's more bent over. Okay, I want to do that and then roll that way. I'll shadow this down here. That little thumb want to go. I want it out of the way so it doesn't sort of bump it when it runs. Have a good resty stream, Baban. It's past midnight. You'll start to take some honk shoo memes. Have a good snooze. Thank you for coming to the stream. Have a good sleep. Good snort. Me, 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 me. Some of the, like, long nails. Hand's looking kind of fat. And it is looking like it's got lion feet now too. It's gonna have to fill out a bit more because it's got the butt hair. Oh yeah, wait, it does have butt hair. It like bunches up around the butt as well. It's not just the tail. Not just the tail. I think that leg should be a bit more uppy too. And that arm cuts that off, but I might just block that arm in too. Yeah, and I'll have like a little teeny line in there to separate them. Or just gradients later, where I was doing those light ones over the top. Books on my tablet feel so much better than a phone. I have to decide to draw. Read the whole night. Ooh. What are you reading? I've got art books I need to go through. I've got like regular books I need to read actually. I'm trying to get through one of the ones I've been ignoring for a while at the moment. There are mosquito people in it now. The guys made bug people before, actually. And now there's like, I guess they're kind of like scaraby people. Now he's got mosquito people. Yeah, you know what? If I hatch this in like that way, like, or is that gonna look terrible? Maybe. I used to text to speech a bunch of stuff. Actually, when I wanted to draw, but also read things. Like the quickie. That's how I know so much Christian law chat. He used to put the quickie on text to speech and draw. Back before the documentaries. Stuff I read as a teenager. Misery, Slaughterhouse 5, After Dark. All that, want to refresh my memory? I think I've read any of those. I think I've heard of them. Who's Slaughterhouse 5 by? I feel like I've heard of that one more recently. Flappy. Flappy little arms. I'm probably gonna have to like do something here as well just to get it to walk out. It's getting more sketchy now, it's not good. Not better. I'll let that bit be a bit lumpy up that way. I kind of don't like this, where I started doing that. I'm gonna get rid and just let it be like flabs. Flabsy. And then I can hatch it out like that. Oops. I'll finish this and then I'll scooch out. I'm staying too long. Having fun. Yeah, so a little bit more. So plop, plop, plop over there to shade that out. I might not make the claws on it too long, but they do look better. Kind of creepy like that. then it's got the pegs. The tatas. The da-da. I gotta find that Leon Kennedy emote. That's what I was talking about before. He's jiggling his butt. I gotta find it. I think I might be done with this thing. A little bit of hair like flipping over. Swing hair into it like this. Whee! The other way. Is that Kurt Vonnegut? Actually, that's who I'm thinking of, right? Or is that right? I'm not sure. Okay, I might leave it alone now. I might leave it alone. It's kind of sat on a floor and it's kind of got a face that could do with a bit more, but mostly it looks like a thing. Done it. I might shade it tomorrow. I hate how chunky the chest is on it now, where it's got the shoulder blades kind of turned around. Very unpleasant. It makes it look like the tatas hang low than they did. It ain't nice. Let's see who's streaming. Who's streaming? I want to go back to the nut hut. I want to go back to the nut hut chat. I try and raid where people are drawing if I can help it. Doesn't look like there's a lot of that going on right now. You go into the nut hut. Go and say hello to the squirrels, chat. Tao for coming to the stream. I'll be back tomorrow in the daytime. Tomorrow in the daytime. I gotta wait a second for the raid, haven't I? Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow in the daytime, but I don't know about the night because it's Wednesday, so I don't know what's happening. Right, have a good one. Goodbye. And you, YouTube, ta-da! Nut Hut Part 2, that is right. Bye!